Well, don't those weeks just come and go so quick? As a new GP has launched, we've just finished the British Legendary event and it's time for our next GP event to walk you through. It is the North American Showdown GP and we are here with the strategy guide ready for your qualifying round. So remember, Wednesday is all based on groupings of entry time. Thursday and Friday you would naturally see more groups more related to the performance of your recent GP. So do take that in mind. Now this strategy guide is going to cover all things from the 4 qualifying tracks. We're going to go through all of your boost selections. We're going to go through your strategies for Junior, Challenger, Contender and Champion. We're also going to go to where to use DRS, where to push. We're going to have it absolutely covered. Let me know down in the comments right now, which GP are you going for this weekend? Let me know which GP tier, Junior, Challenger, Contender or Champions. So let's go and take a look then ahead of your qualifying round as to what we have got in store this week. As we mentioned, the North American Showdown is here, and here are our boosted assets. Mario Andretti and Villeneuve feature the 2 legendary drivers with a 20% stat boost this week. We have also got Flow 1K, Beat and Synergy all receiving a 20% stat boost as well. So a big stat boost. Make sure to check from Wednesday your new stats. And of course they can be used in duels as well. So let's go and take a look. Of course, legendary drivers are available, which is great to see. Obviously, you're going to be able to use some if you've got them. Now, starting off in Champion, let's go and check a look at the sponsor tasks. So, it is back to race points, so you can get more than 47 points. If you're in Champion, as long as you use one of them assets and you score 47, you would end with 53, so an additional 6 points in Champion. In Contender, one of those legendary drivers would get you an extra 5 race points per race. In Challenger, Andretti or one of the car parts would get you 4 points, only need to use 1. And Junior, it is Stroll or Beat, and it is Horse and Lance, the sponsor task, plus 3 race points if you use one of them. So probably going to be very good to use if you've got them. Race point is usually crucial to a good event. Now, it is the Eagle boost available this week, and it is a very good one. So you want to make sure you get through to the final round, because look at that. Great time management, great speed, and good pit time. It's one of the best, well, it is the best time management and speed boost. So make sure to try and get through to that final round. But with the circuits to come then, we have got Austin in the dry, Vegas in the dry, we have got Austin then in the wet, and then we round off with Mexico in the dry. So let's get into your strategy guide, the North American Showdown, ready for your qualifying. Austin in the dry. Up next, it is a tyre management circuit. So make sure to pick your best tyre management drivers. That means you're going to get more pace from your car with those drivers. And your setup required to be a cornering setup. No longer a power unit track. It is a cornering setup for Austin, so make sure full cornering is going to be your best friend. Now this is a 6-lap race, so you can see our strategies mainly feature a one-stop strategy, but Junior, we do have to split the strategies so that you do not double stack. Now, the tyre managements there are listed as well, so you know what tyre management you need to run the strategies when we get through to the higher series. Obviously, we give you enough pushing power within those tyre managements. We're not going to expect you to try and conserve your way to 3 mediums, for example. You've got a lot of push in there too. So really, we've tried to build our strategies with a lot more of you in mind. Now, the boosts that are above my head for Austin, Movember, Saar and Nazar are the 3 highlighted best boosts around these circuits. They both feature tyre management and cornering, as well as downforce and self-control. Obviously, the better race track stats of the boost you use, the better you're going to be. Now in the middle, you've got your track map for Austin. You have got the 2 blue sections to conserve. You've got yellow for neutral and red for attack. But remember, if you're using DRS in Challenger or above, that back straight and home straight, really good for DRS usage. And make sure you change to attack mode down them straights. You're going to have to find somewhere else to conserve, but it's a really good way of attacking this circuit. Las Vegas in the dry. Track stats are overtaking drivers. That is what you need at Las Vegas. And a speed setup on your car. That's how you're going to get the most out of those conditions. Now here we are with a 6-lap circuit. And it predominantly features the one stop. That is the best conditions. It's hard for junior, medium for challenger and contender, softs for champion. You can see your recommended tyre management either side, where it gives you enough pushing power in there as well. Now, all our boosts featured above, of course, are overtaking and speed boosts. So the best 3 that we recommend are Firework, Eternal Flame, and Street Shark. There are other boosts available: Skull, Eclipse, Taurus, Unstoppable, Hex, and Warrior. You can use other boosts outside of that, but we're just giving you the boosts that are going to get the most out of your car. Now, middle track map. 3 places to conserve that power unit. If you are not using DRS, every single straight is an opportunity to gain back a lot of power unit so that you can attack in the limited number of corners we have. However, of course, DRS players, you want to be attacking full speed down them straights using DRS where you can. Next up is Austin in the wet. Now, of course, this is a tyre management driver. Is going to be your best friend around here, your fastest way around. So if any increase on stat, take those drivers. You have got a cornering setup required for your car as well when you face Austin. Now this is a 6-lap circuit, and in pretty much believe it is a one-stop strategy. So again, we'll come back to improve this if need be. But we do believe it's a free wet across the whole front, and then maybe pushing out to a 4-2 in the higher series like Champion. We've got the tyre management there from what we do believe is a wet condition 4-lap stint, but we expect a lot of the AI to probably be pitting on lap number 3 as well. Now the boosts above my head feature both tyre management and cornering. The 3 best are Movember, SAR and Nazar, so if you've got them, whack them on. If not, Downforce and Self Control also feature your tyre management and cornering. Now in the middle, you have got your track map. This is a home of where you're going to push, where you're going to go neutral, where you're going to conserve. Blue for conserve, yellow for neutral, red for attacking on your engine mode. But of course, if you are using DRS in Challenger, Contender or Champion, that back straight is key for DRS, really, really powerful. Make sure that you use the red attack mode though to get the more out of that DRS. Maybe make 4 or 5 overtakes even. You're going to have to find places to conserve though, because obviously if you're attacking down the straights, you're going to want to try and build some power unit each time for that DRS attack. Mexico dry conditions. Now this is a race start track and a power unit setup required. So pick your race start drivers and that power unit parts for your car. It is a 9-lap circuit this year, so we're going to have to get used to that one. So Junior, Challenger, both on the 2-stop strategy. You can see there with the 2 soft or 3 softs or 3 mediums. And then you've got in Contender and Champion moving to the 1-stop as your tyre management gets better. They are your recommended tyre managements for those strategies. Above the top of my head, race start and power unit boosts are very effective around here. So Surf, Rooster and Gladiator are what you want to be using from a boost perspective. You can also use Instinct and Frost. Now, the track map in the middle, it is great reading. There is 2 huge straights at Mexico where you can make some really good overtaking opportunities if you are using DRS. But if you are not using DRS, then it also holds a very good power unit gaining back, because if you conserve down these big long straights, then you're going to gain a serious value of power unit back to attack in these corners. It is a tricky circuit. Race start can be tough sometimes, but hopefully with the track stats of race start this year, we're going to get off a lot better with Mexico.